Morning all, it's Pinnacle. Today we are going to commute to work, but we're doing it slightly different. In today's video we're going to actually take a look at how we commute without using those dual carriageways. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to do the direct route directly into London. Well, of course directly, because of its direct route. Rather than going on the A13 or the A12, we're going to go slap bang through the centre. And we're going to talk about what we're looking out for as we go through this different kind of scenario where there's a lot of single file traffic. There's a lot more bicycles, a lot more pedestrians, so we'll kind of see how that one fares out. But that's what we're doing this morning. It's a beautiful day, so I hope you enjoy the video.
Naughty, naughty, very naughty.
So we're at this junction here. We have another bike behind us. We can see that from our mirror. We're going to quickly get in front of that van there to get us out of trouble, and then we're going to slow down a little bit back to around the speed limit. This is a high road and there is lots of distractions on this road. There's lots of parked vehicles, there's lots of pedestrians. You're going to have your pedestrian crossings, your pelican crossings. You're going to have people like this doing 20 mile an hour, not really sure where they're going. So not ideal to overtake right now because there's loads of junctions on the right hand side, but what we will do is get in a position where we've got loads of room and we can just quickly get past. We don't need to go crazy, but just a little bit of acceleration to give us enough space and enough time to actually get past cleanly. Now as we approach the traffic lights up here, we've got pedestrians wanting to cross. You've got to remember that the sun is behind me, so that most people, when they're looking at me from in front of me, all they're seeing is bright lights. We've got a space here, we're going to turn left, we're going to indicate to make sure the guy's behind those. We're going to do a quick lifesaver to make sure that bicycle, or not bicycle, the motorbike is on my right hand side. He is right in my blind spot. He's not staggering so I can see him, so it's really difficult for me to see where he is. That's what you want to be doing to keep yourself a little bit safer. If you are behind another biker, stagger yourself a little bit. Not to kind of put yourself in trouble or out of position, but you want to make sure he can see you. Because you've got to make sure he's comfortable as well, because he's going to be looking out for you, and the last thing he wants is for you to be somewhere he doesn't think you are, because that's problems for both of you. So quite an easy one. It's a bit chilly this morning and I've got this Denise mesh jacket on and I'm already a little bit cold. It is just gone 7 o'clock in the morning, but it is a beautiful day for riding. All this week has been looking very nice. There's no right hand junctions. Well, there is one, but there's a car that has just passed that space that he could have got into to turn. Another Ford Ranger, nice. And again here, you're slipping past these vehicles as and when we can. Progressing up a little bit, and then when we get to these traffic lights, we'll hang back a little bit to see where the space is going to be. I think it's going to be on the inside of these cars, cut in front of the bus, or even better way is going to be around this side. This is not a great angle, to be honest. And also I do need to pull over because I've done a big mistake. Haven't done my prep right today, and my helmet is not fastened. The D-strap of the helmet is not fastened, so I need to find somewhere I can pull over. I will do that as soon as I can, but we have a lot of traffic here as well. Now the fact that the left-hand traffic is queuing means that there's going to be massive traffic jams up ahead. And as we see here, there is. But I still need to pull over somewhere. I will do that up here in a minute, just to get out of the way. Pedestrian crossing, we've got people that are wanting to move lanes now and again. I'm going to quickly get through this small gap before the traffic starts moving, and we are at a red light here. Moving off again. Not many places the cars can go, but you're looking for gaps there again. Always looking for these gaps where people can possibly move over, that this truck can possibly move behind here. A lot of people have got their radio on, listening to the breakfast radio. They're not hearing us. And our bike is not that loud that it's going to wake them up. They can be on their phones, organising their day, eating their breakfast, drinking their coffee, doing their makeup. Loads of different things going on in these cars at the moment. But we just need to make sure that we're aware of them if they're not aware of us. This guy's aware of us, he just moved over a little bit. Not a great deal, I mean he could have done better, but hey, good enough for me, thank you mate, I'll give you a little nod. This is Ilford now. Ilford, this roundabout is usually quite busy, and it's absolutely hectic, this little roundabout here, because people are a little bit on the naughty side. They don't give way properly. You've got to keep clear, but they're just going to be pulling across, even though they don't have right of way. That's going to work in the mornings. That's what people do. Right, do I have a chance here to do my helmet up, or am I going to have to? I don't want to be doing my helmet up as I'm stuck in the traffic, but let's have a quick look. I might be able to quickly put the loop in. There's me moaning about other people doing their... No, I'll pull over and do that in a minute. It's not safe to do it yet. Getting over to the right hand side, we're going to slip behind all of these traffics here. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pull into here real quick. I'm going to do my helmet up and then I will come back. Okay, I've been put the sights in and it would have stalled anyway. Okay, we're good to go. This is going to be a challenge to pull out of here, and we do want to get the direct route. We can go around here. We're just looking for vehicles turning at the last minute. We need to get over to the left at some point. Now is a great opportunity to do that. Making sure we're checking left. Oh, that car's moved, so we don't have to go as wide there. Little gap, get through it. Staying in this lane at the moment. Watching for all these cars that want to get onto the North Circular, which is a left-hand turn up here. So I'm going to position myself where I'm ready, but I'm not in blind spots. Quickly get there like that. And then we're going to come over this side. Where's that guy going? Okay. And we will pull in the centre, just here. Actually, we're just going to go in front of this car. We've got a bit of space. We just need to make sure we're a bit alert. Those lights are changed. These ones are going. We're good to go. Red lights again. Knowing what's behind us at all times. This is a bit of a busy junction, but it looks like the road ahead is actually quite nice and clear. So I think all of that traffic was getting through Ilford and onto the 406, which is these. This is a northbound 406, and then there's a southbound 406 to the left. And these are the, it's like the mini M25, it circles London. Get in front here because I'm in the wrong lane and I need to move over. Let's see what this van's going to do. Is it going to push over too much? No, we're good. We've got a bit of room there, but you never know, that could happen. That would have been a bit of a tight squeeze. So again, we've got some vision. We go right, we can go into the other lane as much as we like when we're overtaking. I'm going to do a small overtake here, but I don't want to get too close to this truck because it restricts your vision. Anything you can't see over, you have to be able to see either through or around. And if you can't do either of those, you need to hand back so you've got enough vision. Guy pulling out, this truck will have to brake. There's the brake lights coming on, so we're aware of that. We've got an Audi, he's looking into the sun. He's going the other way, but he could pull out quite wide. I don't want to go just yet with that bus there. But I do know that there's a motorcycle behind me. It's a moped, so he's likely to want to get over. Now the problem here with someone just threw something into the back of that truck. The problem with these roads, the big problem with these roads, is that all of the cycle lanes that we will see later on are only for cycles, taxis and buses. and they don't permit motorcycles. So we've got a bit of work to do here. This guy's not turning right. We're going out wide, but we're going to slip in behind the truck. I couldn't see what was in front of that truck. There was no point in me risking going a bit faster, getting in front, because I didn't know what was in front. You could have had a pedestrian running out at the last minute. You can't see. What you can't see is the problem. What you can see, you can identify the problem. What you can't see, you're going to have to make a whole bunch of stuff up. Possibly this, possibly that. Could be this, could be that. And you're still likely to miss off the real reason, the real cause. So passing this truck is dangerous. There is a bit of a long stretch here where I can get out, but there's a pedestrian crossing, so I've got to be very careful. We can see a cycle coming. We're looking for pedestrians here. There's a car pulling out on the left. That van's going to the right without indicating. So we're just going to take it easy. We're going to slow down a little bit, and we're going to figure out where everyone's going. I've got a feeling that van is not going to be turning right. Look at his position. He's positioned himself over to the left slightly, which means he's going to probably be, and his indicator probably gives that away as well, he's going to be going straight ahead. He just didn't want to sit behind 4 or 5 cars. But that was a right-hand only lane. But you can tell by the way vehicles are acting, what they're actually going to do. There's no way he could have given the signal to go straight up. Here I can get past one car. And then this car is now looking to turn somewhere, is he? I don't know, he's looking a bit unsure. There's a summit of a hill. I've got to be quick because I can't see over the crescent of the hill. This road is uneven, but it's clear. This is good. So mini cycle lanes here. I wouldn't expect these to be open to motorcycles, taxis or buses, but as you can see, the sign up here for when the bus lane does open, 7 till 10 a.m, which is now. I am not permitted in this bus lane, only taxis, buses and cycles. So I have to stay in this lane, which is fine. I mean, we're going straight ahead. We're in this lane, which is good. Okay, so we're looking out here. We've got some bin men. What are they doing? This is not the official bin day, but he is chucking rubbish on the left-hand side of the curb for the other trucks to be picking up. So that does make us aware that there are trucks that will be picking up rubbish, which means there'll be cars overtaking them as they stop and slow down. We need to be aware of all different things like that. We've got no mopeds or cycles behind us. There's one on the right hand side. I can see the shadow now. I'm doing lifesaver, make sure there's no one else. And we are on our way. Traffic lights, loads of pedestrians. Not seen many cycles yet this morning. I think it's too early for the cycles. Around about the 8 o'clock mark. Oh, there's a couple now. We've seen a couple. But again, we cannot go in this lane. We are good to overtake a couple. I don't know where this one's going out to, but we're going to overtake that one. The cycle lane is closed. We're going to overtake this one as well real quick. We cannot see in front, so we don't know what's there, so we have to go wide and slow. I know a lot of the times we say let's go get past the trouble as quickly as we can. This moped's not going to look at me. So we need to make sure that we do that. I am going to follow suit with him because he is in a better position for me. Now he's turning left, so I need to be a bit quick here. Just get in front of that one and then we're good again. Now we can calm down. A little burst, get out of trouble, then calm yourself back down again. Lots of traffic coming up here. The road behind me is clear. We've got some central reservations. So we want to make sure that we are giving ourselves enough time to overtake. There's no junctions on the right hand side here, so I'm okay, but this bus will overtake the other bus, so I'm going to squeeze in just here for now. And we can see, we can prep, we know what's going on. We've got a little bit of room now, we can do it slow. Junction on the right hand side, looking for this Merc. The Merc's good, he's going straight. We've got a bit more room here, no more junctions on the right. I will get in front of this van quickly. and then pull over. You do need to use your speed sometime. I appreciate that, Mr. Fiat, but I'm going to do it when I'm ready. I'll give you a little thanks anyway because you're a nice person. They've got roadworks, the cars are going to be pulling out. There is a junction coming up here, so I'm going to get just back in here. This car's slowed right down for some reason, but maybe he's getting ready to turn somewhere, we don't know. Pedestrian crossing coming up. There's a bunch of cycles making a bunch of noise. And I'm just going to wait here. There's nowhere for me to go really, and I'm not permitted to overtake the leading vehicle at a zigzag, although sometimes I do. We know the rules, right? We know the rules. Safety before legality. But sometimes when we why are you indicating right? There's a van coming, mate. I don't know. I knew he was waiting to go somewhere, but I just didn't know where it was. You could tell again by the way he was positioned and the speed he was doing. He was waiting to turn right, or he was waiting to go left. He was waiting for something, and that's when you need to be real cautious. When people are waiting for something, you don't know what they're going to do. I'm going to hang back here, give me a little bit more vision. As the bus goes left, I can see what's happening here. We've got a central reservation, we've got a nice bit of road, but we've got a pedestrian. She's changed her mind, which is good. We are going straight up, checking for emergency vehicles both sides. For two reasons. One, so that we can make sure we get out of their way or give way to them. And two, there's a cop car, we don't want to get done speeding. Not that I was speeding. Allegedly. Let's say allegedly. Now, I still think we can't go in these cycle lanes. No. Still not permitted, so we are going to filter right. We've got a nice view. There's nothing behind us. Junction here. Will people get a little bit annoyed? Quickly go forward to this one little space here where we can pull in, and then gradually. I'm not going to go in front here. This car is indicating right for some reason. I don't know why it's indicating right. Pretty sure you're not allowed to turn right there, but we'll go around it anyway. Well, maybe you can turn right, I don't know. Anyway, we got out of that trouble. Let's pull this glove up a bit. And now we are in Stratford. This is they've done a lot of work in Stratford with the cycle lanes. They've put a lot of these blue cycle routes in, a lot of traffic lights for the cycles. The lanes are getting used by the cycles, but again, the traffic lights, when they feel like it, right? But then we all do things wrong. I'm in the right-hand lane, only turn here, and I'm going straight up. But hey, that's the life. I mean, as you've seen from my previous short, that I am a little bit, I do get a bit irritated with the blatant disregard for red traffic lights, but that video was really just to put up there, and just to kind of observe, really. We all do naughty things, we all do things differently. I'm not the bicycle police. I'm not going to be talking or saying anything that I'm going to be a serious front runner with, but I do like to express my peeves now and again, like this bicycle. That was clearly a red light. He went through there. But hey, not my issue. So Stratford, we have got a little bit of a dual carriageway here. What is this guy doing? He's indicated, but he's not filtering, he's just lane changing. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of a dual carriageway situation here, but we do need to continue this on. Now, for some of you that have watched other commuting into London videos, you will see that some of the times, you know what, I'm just going to pull that one in and we're going to go through here. just to get out a little bit more, a little bit better, a bit more room. We can put that wing mirror back when it's safe to do so. Not at the moment. This car sees me, this car's turning right, this is a good time to do it. But why are we so slow here? I don't understand. I'm not going to go over the flyover actually, I'm going to go through the red lights. That sounded dodgy. I said I'm going to go through the red lights. I was going to do the roundabout, but you know what? I'm going to do the flyover. There's a bit more space. Hopefully this car doesn't want to cut across at the last minute, which it doesn't. We're good. No need to overtake here with a solid white line. Hey guys, solid white line. We like the solid white line. We like to talk about the solid white lines, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay. This is Bow now. Big church on the right hand side. If the bell used to ring and you can hear it, that means you're a Cockney. The bells of Bow. Not sure if the bells of Bow still ring, but that was the original tower, and that was how you would discover if you were a Cockney or not. If you could hear the bells of Bow from where you are. I guess that's based on both geographic location and hearing. But if you can hear them, then you're good. I just got wet from that guy's rear wiper. My foot, my leg. So we are coming up now. We're going to be going up. This is still kind of a Bow, Stratford area that we've just done here. Well, I guess it's past Stratford now. We're in Bow, but as we carry on going up here, that bike is doing 26 miles an hour. Got a few different areas. We'll be coming up shortly to Mile End. Then we go through Mile End to like the Hackney area. Now, the position of this truck tells me that he wants to turn right at some point. Oh, it's that car that was turning right. Okay. We got bicycles coming out of nowhere here. We got pedestrian crossings. We got bus routes that we're still not allowed in. We got a vehicle truck now turning right, so this guy on the left hand side of me, we need to let him in with his CBR 650. Seen him a few times actually. He's a daily commuter, I think. Same bike as the wife's got. Not much we can do here really. We don't know what these guys are going to be doing in terms of the way they're filtering, and there's not much opportunity for us to filter, and we're moving at a decent pace. So all in all, we don't need to do much here at all. So this is now Mile End. These are the dodgy bollards that really need to be repainted a different colour because they're invisible. When the light is not as great, they are invisible. Now there's a lot of people going to be getting over here, so I'm actually going to stay on the right hand side and I'm going to filter past these bikes. I think this Audi is turning right, so maybe there's not a good position. Come on mate, you can easily squeeze through there, can't you? Can you not squeeze through that gap there? Is there a reason that you're not squeezing through? The only reason must be is you want to turn left. I can't believe you would be just sitting there blocking the traffic here like this. You're blocking me in both directions. I got a feeling he wants to turn left, so I've got to be cautious here. Because there's no way he would be just sitting there if he wanted to go right. He'd be moving up. He's going to try and scoot in front somewhere, look. Or is he not? Maybe he's not. No, he is turning right, okay. It's a bit of a weird one. Was a bit of a weird one. Just kind of didn't go anywhere and then went somewhere very fast. So let's get a couple of bits going here. We can pull in behind this truck gently. We can see that there's lots of space. Got to be careful of these vehicles pulling out because of the cycles. Like that. Didn't even look, that guy. Didn't even look, just pulled out. This bike just pulled out in front without even looking. Oh, frog in the throat today. We are good here. On this side. I'm going to pull into this space here. You can hear by the noise that that truck is turning left. Now we are permitted in the bus lane. Hooray! But do we need to go in it? Not really. We'll hang and we'll see. I think now we're going the bus lane, although there is a bus at the top there, and there is some cycles in front of it weaving in and out, so we will kind of make our decision in a minute. I think behind this blue truck is going to be the way we want to be going. We'll just shift in here. We had that planned out already, so we were good. And then again we can shift back in to the left. Watching for any vehicles that want to be turning left from our right hand side. It's always a danger, looking for vehicles that want to be turning left from across the traffic lights there. I can't see anything pedestrians. When the cars stop, the pedestrians think they can go. So you have to make sure they're always looking around the big vehicles as well to give us a full vision. This bike, pacing him at 28. Not even pedaling. This is the power of the electric cycles. Crazy, isn't it? And this guy, is he going to come out or not? I don't know. We want to move over to the right. You're going to get in front of this. In front of this van, I think, here. Right, this car doesn't see us. Is he going to pull into the left? He could well do. We had enough space behind us for that truck. But I think we're stuck a little bit here. I'll let this guy go behind me because I've got myself in a bit of a shit position here. Due to the emergency stop, I got myself in a bit of a crap position now. I think I'm now at red lights, so I will have to stay here. We'll have to move forward a little bit so this guy's got space with his little wheelie bin. So now we're moving up. This is Mile End at the moment, and we are moving up, going towards Whitechapel. And after Whitechapel, we'll be entering Liverpool Street, which I guess is officially the first real part of London. At the moment, this is the outskirts of London. This is East London. Are you going to go, mate? Are you good? Come, mate. What are you doing? Yeah, go. Oh, what the fuck you doing? Go. The light is fucking green. What are we waiting for? That's the problem when you overshoot the lights and you stop there. You can't see what's going on. The problem is he couldn't see me behind him. I'm going to jump in here real quick. I'm going to jump out here. I cannot overtake that last vehicle. I wanted to scoot back in there on the left hand lane, but I'm not going to do that. He's going for a red, orange. Okay, now when we get a chance, we're going to scoot over. See the bus there, he's looking at me, he knows I'm there. Good. I will scoot. Hopefully this guy settles down a bit and stops weaving all over the place. I will jump into here. I will check the right hand side. Is there a filtering opportunity? Maybe just for 1 or 2 cars, maybe for free. We'll get in there as well. I don't want to cause the guy to brake behind. That's the thing. We will go back in the lane here. Beautiful view of the Gherkin and some of the other buildings that I do not know the names of. We only really used to have one big building. That was the NatWest Tower, and then Canary Wharf came along and we had the Canary Wharf Tower. Mate, can I jump in front of you there? Sorry, I know it's a bit naughty of me, but and it was a bit short notice. Waiting for pedestrians here. Look, this car doesn't want to be going in the bus lane, so he's going to be over as much as possible. So, and there are other vehicles coming, so we need to be very careful. In front of this taxi there's a gap for vehicles to be coming out. Go on, mate, after you. And we are going to start moving now, so after this white vehicle they're going to have to stop streaming out. The silver Audi decides to go anyway. I can't do anything here with the zigzags. Oof, that poor little cycle's getting crushed. I can see on the right hand side, I can see behind, but this is a pedestrian crossing at the same time. I am going to go after this Mini if pedestrians permit. There could also be some pedestrians coming this way, so I have to be very careful here. Bicycles just pulling out in the middle of nowhere there. Now where the hell he's going? He went all the way to the other side of the road. Jesus, scared the shit out of me, some of these bikes. At least that guy was looking. It would have been easier if he just pulled out. He would have made it. Now he's thinking, where do I cut in? Where do I cut in? Mate, you cut in now. That's it. That's where you cut in. But you look when you do it. Oh, there's another one going around the back of me now. Cycles everywhere. Look at this. What's going on now? I feel like I need my suspension changed slightly. It feels a little bit bouncy. I need to change that. Right, I need to go straight up here. That guy's going to cut on the inside of me. He's going to go up here. We're going to jump in this lane very quickly. Oh, look, that fucking van's decided to change where it's going. Let's go around that van actually. And we'll cut back over. We'll get back in behind the taxi. And then we want to turn right up here. It's been a bit of a shambles, bit of a mess this way, isn't it? There's so much going on. It's a bit more chaotic. I'm going to pull in front here. I do want to turn right. I don't need to go on the blue box because I have enough space here. But yeah, this route is a lot more chaotic. I mean, we're going to have to do a little bit of the London anyway when we get in. But yeah, I do find that filtering on the A13 or the A12 is actually easier. You're looking out for the same things all of the time. On these kind of single roads, there's just so much happening. You don't have to worry about pedestrians walking across a dual carriageway most of the time. But here in the single lanes, there's a lot of that happening. We have to worry about that most of the time. But I enjoy commuting. I enjoy the different challenges, the different observations, different scenery, different scenarios that we get ourselves into. I think you can learn from them all, and I'm definitely still learning Every single time I commute, I'm learning. I'm teaching myself. What could I have done better? What did I do wrong? If you're the sort of person that thinks you don't do anything wrong, you got nothing to learn. Or let's rephrase that. If you think you don't do anything wrong, you never will learn. But if you have the ability to identify your weak areas, and if you have the ability to know what you've done is not as good as it could have been done, you always have room for improvement. And with every ride you do, you can be improving. You can be learning different things. You can be not only learning, you can not only learn about what it is you're doing as an individual wrong, but your skills start to become stronger. You start to get yourself in a position where you are a little bit more capable, your balance is a bit better, your observation comes better. Learning, listening to music. I mean, how do we feel about music on the bike? I do it quite a lot when I'm doing longer journeys, but during the city, not so much. Now and again, but not so much. I think there's a lot of things that you need to be listening to. So if I do have it on in the city or populated areas, the volume is quite low. I don't like to have it too loud so I can't hear a single thing, but I do enjoy a bit of music now and again. Anyway, we're going to finish the video there. I've been waffling on, and I will speak to you guys later on.